Well, Stallion 51 is the premier training facility for high-performance vintage aircraft, mainly the Mustang. And we do both orientation flights here, and we do training, transition training from rear cockpit to front cockpit, and we also do the checkout training for people who are owning Mustangs, want to own Mustangs, or want to fly a Mustang themselves.
The young fighter pilots who are flying, you know, top line stuff come up and say, "You got the best job in the whole world. How cool to fly a P-51." And today I go, you know what? You're absolutely right, I do.
Even though the Mustang is 75 years old this year, from the time it was conceived and brought on to the front lines in World War II, it's still gorgeous. It's still quintessential fighter. It is timeless in its beauty, and its performance is still second to none in many cases.
Mustang. Can't beat it. I mean, you know, we've been working on Mustangs for coming up 40 years. They're just great airplanes. I can't think much negative about them, really. I mean, they do everything very well. Just an awesome machine.
This is exciting for everybody. Some people are so excited before they get here, they can't sleep the night before. They're going to wear a big smile on their face for days afterwards. We tell people, Lee's favorite line is, if you don't want to do this twice, don't do it the first time, because you're probably going to come back. That's what the Mustang does to you.
Close to 3 years ago, I came down here and flew Crazy Horse 2, which was a life-changing experience. So I thought I had to go out and buy my own Mustang, and eventually bought Mad Max and continued right on with Lee and all his pilots here.
Higher education. That's what we're striving for, to keep the Mustang operated professionally. The Mustang is not difficult to fly, but anything high performance has procedures and techniques, things you do, things you don't do. And with our knowledge base, we can bring that to the individual and you know, help keep him safe flying the airplane.
I decided, well, I think I'll get a Mustang. And a friend of mine said, well, okay, you're gonna get a Mustang, are you gonna go to train? I said, heck, I can fly a Pitts, why can't I fly a Mustang? He said, well, that's fine if you want to kill yourself. So Harry Barr told me, go down to Stallion 51 and get some training to be safe. So 20-some years later, here I am, and the airplane's still here in one piece, so must have helped.
Very professional, very thorough. And the atmosphere down here is almost militaristic in a way, in the professionalism, but it's like a family otherwise.
The full dual control enables a complete, comprehensive learning environment to where you can have an instructor with you to back you up, to make sure that you're safely operating the airplane, and allow you to make some mistakes and learn from it without putting either one of you or the aircraft in danger.
Little bit of left turn, you're doing great. That's awesome. Just hold what you got. The airplane just sort of come over on its side. You're doing great. We'll head back over our shoulder. Very nice. You doing good? Good. Good. Go ahead and bring the nose back up again. A little bit of G. More nose up. Pull, pull. There you go. That's what I want.
Well, Lee is amazing. He's a very humble person. Of anybody, he should not be humble. He's got most Mustang time of anybody in the world.
Attaboy, there it is. Good, good.
I'm approaching 9,500 hours in the Mustang, and you know, a lot of it's right here on original Horsey 1. I look at it as being blessed to have the ability to do it and to you know, bond with the airplane. So I don't look at it as hours. I look at it as, hey, just having fun doing my job, doing what I enjoy doing. So we'll see where it goes from there.
Well, this is our 30th anniversary. Stallion 51 started in 1987 here at the Kissimmee Gateway Airport and have been teaching people and sharing the cockpit all these years since then.
Well, actually, the 30 years took me by surprise. I'm going, really? Yeah, you checked the math? Yeah, I did.
All the short guys down the front.
Well, why don't we get some of our graduates together and you know, sort of celebrate 30 years and do recurrent training, do some seminars.
Really, really important if you have to use it.
Just the best of the field, all collected here, talking about, hey, how can we do this and how can we do this better?
It's up over here.
We graduated almost 200 pilots from our intensive comprehensive school, and many of them have come back, some with their Mustangs.
30th anniversary of Stallion. We're down here to support Lee and Angela and the crew because they've given so much to the Mustang community that it's important for us to support them as well. And not to mention, it's like Dad mentioned earlier, it's family, and it's fun to come down here and see old friends and catch up and of course fly the airplanes.
These next generation, these next pilots, they'll keep it alive, they'll keep it exciting, they'll keep it accessible to people. And if it's not accessible, if it's sitting in a hangar somewhere or on a static display, that doesn't tell the story as well as somebody flying the planes in air shows or in communities, so you hear it and you feel it and you smell it. That's what keeps this history alive.
And I would like to think we've made a substantial impact on the safety of these airplanes and continuing them into the future.